Yo, what up, gang? It's Quaish, and we're back with another video. We're back again. So here's the deal, gang. There's a lot of crafting going on in this community, maybe less so of what it used to be when I was able to craft 100,000 salvage for like $5. Now it's ridiculous. But either way, there's a lot of crafting going on, a lot of people making stuff. And hey, I wanted to pay a little homage to my TF2 roots. I don't know if many of you know, but back in the day, there's a YouTuber called Strife. Made hack galore videos where he explored huge unboxes in the game. And so that's what we're going to do in Unturned, man. Literally doing that, but we're doing it with crafts. We're going to look at some crazy crafts. Some insane crafts that happened this week. So sit back, enjoy, let's do it. So to kick it off, earlier this week, I think it's from the Chinese community. I actually don't know the origin of this skin, but the Radioactive Dawn Zubeknikov was crafted. No idea how much it took. But either way, I know that Shoal ended up with it, whether if he crafted it or not. And he actually ended up selling it to me for the measly price of 35 keys. I honestly thought it was a little bit overpay at the time, but I decided to do it anyways because it's kind of a cool colorish changing skin. And man, I think it looks very, very nice. Might fetch a good price later on. That's unless, you know, another few are crafted, which could very well happen. So we'll see in the future for that one. Now, there's been quite a few Dawn crafts actually this month. Another high tier one that we're going to dive into after this. But, you know, one thing that I think that also makes Dawn skins kind of on the higher tier end and more, you know, easy to sell end is because they're marketable. Not many premium skins or nicer higher tier Zubeknikov or Maple Strike skins aren't marketable. So that really opens up the door for these ones to actually sell for a pretty penny. So we'll see about that. But anyways, let's dive into the next craft. Just a few weeks ago, an energized Dawn Maple Strike was made. Now, let me tell you, man, Maple Strikes have always been the top tier of crafts, although in recent times some people have been spending up to 20-30 keys on regular skins like Timberwolves. But generally speaking, Maple Strikes dominate the space, and this one coming out the gate is a really, really nice skin. Honestly, kind of rivaling even energized Hypertech in some way. Not near it in, like, obviously price range wise, but it is a really cool craft nonetheless. Now this one popped up from an anonymous Chinese player. Actually the trader isn't really new. He's kind of new to trading, so he has a cooldown with trades, and you had to add a authenticator. Luckily the Chinese community has been helping him with that. But it's been an anonymous guy. I'm currently in the talks of getting it, so I kind of don't want to leak it to y'all's, but either way, it is a very, very nice skin, and I'm looking forward to owning it. And hey, if you want it, let me know. So check this out. We all know the high tier trading of Unturned, with it being, of course, the glory of the energized Hypertech Maple Strike. And yeah, we know that there's a series of those. There's the Zubeknikov, the Timberwolf, along with the Maple Strike as well. But listen, only one of those skins, only one of three, can actually have the radioactive effect on it, and it's the Zubeknikov. But listen, the wait is no longer. Listen, earlier this month, we had an amazing craft by a Russian comrade, the Radioactive Hypertech Maple Strike. Oh my goodness. Now this skin was crafted by a complete random, at least to me, not really a guy that's involved in the trading community, Dedushka! He crafted this incredible craft, and luckily some traders tracked him down, and I was able to find out about him as well. And I even offered him, I even kind of battled with him a little bit. I was trying to see if I could get it myself, but unfortunately I did not want to pay that much, and it ended up exchanging hands for a measly price of speculative. It's speculative price. Actually, I really don't know how much he paid. I don't think he disclosed it to me, but $250 cash. So this is kind of a high tier skin. Again, energized Hypertech is literally the peak trading in Unturned. So adding a radioactive one, being one of one to the mix, is actually a really interesting craft. Now, this gentleman that bought it for cash actually ended up selling it as well for 163 TF2 keys to a Chinese trader. So we'll have to see what comes of that Hypertech item. Maybe it'll sell for more, maybe it'll sit to rot in someone's inventory. We don't know, but either way, we know this much, that we're 2 of 3 with the radioactive Hypertech. So hey, you get that Timberwolf, man. Try to collect them all. It'd be a really cool set to have, energized and radioactive Hypertechs. But man, what a dope craft. It's definitely amazing to see some old skins coming back with some new effects. I know even with the Elemental Spectral Gems Zoo being crafted, I don't know how long ago, but that was a really cool skin. So hopefully we could see more of these old skins with new effects, man. It always makes it very, very cool to see these, honestly, combos that should have never happened. So Moving on to the next item though, gentleman crafted this earlier. It is a Frosty Ruler Maple Strike. Now the Ruler Maple Strike has also been known for being a higher tier skin on the Maple Strike. I know with the energized one being crafted, that's selling for a similar price to the energized Hypertech Maple Strike. And also I know Crystal Shards and Soul Shattered has also sold for significant prices. If I recall correctly, I know the Soul Shattered one sold for Divine Headphones plus some other stuff. So that is insane. So honestly, with Frosty on this effect, it looks kind of cool. I'm personally not a Frosty guy with weapon skins because of the trail. I don't like trails on weapon skins. But either way, could fetch a pretty penny. We'll see if the guy ever sells it. I know currently he's not interested in selling it, but I mean, if he ever does, I'm pretty sure someone would pay a pretty solid price for it. But either way, amazing craft. Good luck with the sale. When you do sell it, amazing. Moving on. And I'm not really confident or sure on previous months or anything else, but I know really this month has been like a breeding ground for high tier skins with nice effects, because we're going to close it out with this skin. This is the last craft, a Radioactive Elemental Zubeknikov. And yes, these have been around. Yes, you can, unbox the skin. You can get it on the market. They're kind of plentiful, but they're still high tier, very nice looking skin. And it was crafted by some home dog that's been advertising it like heck in trading discords. Like every second he's posting a new thing. So I know I crafted one years ago. I ended up selling mine for 80. I'm not really sure the price history. I'll throw it up on the screen for the mythical version of it. So I mean, this thing can fetch a very large range of price. So we'll have to see what the current one that was just crafted will sell for. It'll be interesting to see, that's for sure. Alright, well that brings us to the end of this video. Got some really cool crafts happening this month. Honestly guys, I'd love to make more of these videos in the future. So, if you see something insane crafted, or you know someone that crafted something really cool, please message me on Steam. I have my Steam link connected to, actually I'll just put it in the description. Or just talk to me on Discord. I'm in the Unturned Trading Discord as Suds. Just give me a DM, and I'd love to add it to the next videos. But either way, until next time, fellas, hope you enjoyed it. Deuces cabooses. I'm gone. Quish.